The shooting of Alex Pretti by federal agents in Minneapolis has divided the internet, and this new video is raising serious questions. That's the new video?
Interacting with federal immigration agents 11 days before Border Patrol shot and killed him.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kale Sounds. In this video, I'll break down what happened, what the video actually shows, and what this means going forward. Here are the key facts from ABC News. A 37-year-old ICU nurse from Minneapolis shot and killed by U.S. Customs and Border Protection agents during the immigration enforcement protests. Video shows Pretti pinning up his phone recording before the confrontation. He was pinned to the ground, pepper spray prior to the shots being fired. A government timeline says 2 federal agents fired weapons at him, but officials claim he posed a threat. Independent video witnesses contradicts parts of that account, and lawmakers and right advocates have called for accountability. Right now, there are 2 narratives fighting online. One side said this was justified. The other side said it should have never ended this way in the first place. Like most stories on the internet, the truth is more complicated than the headline. So today, there's a new video out showing the Pretti situation about the shooting. So we're watching a new video with Melody King.
This is a moment the news movement filmed on January 13th in Minneapolis, showing a man who appears to be Alex Pretti interacting with federal immigration agents 11 days before Border Patrol shot and killed him. Our footage was analyzed by the BBC, whose facial recognition technology confirmed his identity to a 97% degree of accuracy. On the morning of January 13th, our team received a tip that federal agents were blocking a street at the corner of East 36th and Park Avenue in Minneapolis. We arrived around 10:15 a.m. We saw observers shouting at the agents as they walked back to their vehicles. When they started driving away, the man kicked their taillight. An agent then got out of the vehicle, grabbed him, and pushed him to the ground. During the altercation, agents fired tear gas and pepper balls into the crowd. They continued to hold the man down before they retreat, and he walks away.
Chaos.
The man in our footage is wearing a similar outfit to what Pretti was wearing on the day he was killed. What appears to be a gun is also visible above his waistband.
Jeez. They're still screaming.
Here, he continues to stand at the scene. On the day he was killed, the Department of Homeland Security claims Pretti, a 37-year-old ICU nurse, approached officers holding a handgun. That claim has been contradicted by analysis of bystander videos from multiple news investigations, which concluded that Pretti was holding a phone, not a gun, when he was pinned to the street.
We just talked about that.
Shortly after the altercation we filmed here on January 13th, federal agents drove away. Soon after that, we left the scene.
Whoo, child. So he's kicking in the car, going absolutely nuts. I have never seen someone kick the entire tail light off.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was insane. He kicked the whole shit off. Usually you gotta hit a car really hard to kick that off. Damn. Look at this though.
Entire unit. I've seen people smash but not kick, get the whole unit off. Now we know, I don't know if you guys seen this, but it appears MSNBC gave Alex Pretti a tan, a stronger jawline, better teeth, shorter forehead, and a nose job to make him look hotter. They broadened his shoulders, thickened his neck, and even gave him biceps, guys. Look at what they did
Wow.
with altering
They really did edit this. That's insane.
that. But that's not the only altered photo.
Uh-oh.
And then I have something crazy to show you. It says all the major news outlets shared a fake image of Alex Pretti, knowing it wasn't real. The journalism in America is just wokeism with a pen. So this guy doesn't even have a head.
Whoa, you see that? He's touching his hand on a headless body. Look at this. Look at that. There's no head on that body. What?
Look, there's no head. There's a whole bunch wrong with this. But this is the main thing, guys. Are you seeing this? Let me make it even bigger. Let me move this over. Oh, I can't move it over. Let me go into this. Look, there
is no head on his shoulder. Wow.
doesn't have a head, guys. And this is the image. But that is not the worst part, because I'm going to just tell you, I think with Renee Good, just like with George Floyd and so many other things that we're seeing happening, I think they're all psyops. If you
Something's going on. We talked about how people are getting paid out there to protest. So something's going on, maybe for another law to be pushed. But let her talk. Let's let her talk.
start to put the clues together and you start to put pieces together, we are having so many psyops, meaning these are psychological operations meant to stir up chaos and to create disorder, order out of chaos.
And we talked about that with Tim Walz letting everything, all hell break loose down there. Same with the mayor. They were blaming Trump, but they're not trying to calm things down in the city right now. They're just egging it on. And I think these people have been protesting for almost since Christmas. It's about to be 2 months. Protesting. So of course, and don't these people work? I think they're just getting paid to protest and see what's going on. So what I saw, gather all this evidence so far, it looks like he was a bad agitator causing issues for these ICE agents. Of course, we don't want people to die. Was that overkill? Sure. But it looks like he's been antagonized by ICE agents for weeks now. What they should have done was put him in jail the first time. But now he's not here with us. Sad to say.
Okay, this is what they want. And this video is going to help open your eyes to it all, because is Alex Pretti even real? Was Renee Good even real? It just seems so, I don't know. And notice that this is only happening in Minneapolis as a distraction away from all the fraud that was recently uncovered tied directly to Ilhan Omar and Tim Walz.
Okay, so Renee Good and Alex Pretti were both 37 years old. They both had
Wow, they're both 37. And did you see that video of the 33rd? On the 33rd, oh, you gotta watch that video. It was really good.
adjectives as their last names. They both have positive sounding names. Makes a pretty good story, huh? Both of the addresses where they were shot add up to 13. Renee
That's crazy. 13 now?
was at 3325 Portland Ave, and Alex was at 2614 Nicollet Ave. Alex and his parents both live in Colorado. Renee is also from Colorado. They were both shot between 9 and 10 a.m. Renee was shot near a street called Nicollet. Alex was shot on a street called Nicollet.
Wow. What?
Right next to Good Grocer and also Good Dwelling. Her name was Renee Nicole Good, and this is on Nicollet Street. This is a sign that was behind where Alex Pretti was shot. Notice the upside down star? Well, there was also an upside down star right behind where Renee was shot. And this symbol also happens to be a Masonic symbol.
No way.
This one right here, a star with a crescent moon and a pendant body of Freemasonry. This building was previously occupied by Smart Therapy Center. It was a fraudulent autism program, and there was
We heard about that. The fake autism that the Somalians were bringing people in and put them on the program so they can get paid out of pocket, so they have to pay for taxes to put more money in their pocket, allegedly. That's what was going on in Minnesota. Damn.
a $14 million fraud scheme. This is the business that now occupies this building, New American Development Center, New America. This is almost like a statement that he was shot and killed in front of something that says New America. The sign was there when he got shot, but if you go to Google Earth now, the sign is gone. They were both shot just 2 miles away from each other. Renee was shot within 1 mile of the George Floyd incident.
Wow, 1 mile from George Floyd, 2 miles from each other. That's crazy.
And Renee's family hired the same lawyer that Floyd's family hired. It says here Alex's birthday was 6/1/1988, and these numbers add up to 33. Renee
Remember I told you about the 33 number? Here we go.
had 3 kids whose ages add up to 33. Renee was shot on the 3300 block of Portland Avenue. There's an alleged witness who lives near 33rd in Portland, and they mentioned how the ICE officer that shot her needed 33 stitches due to another incident. Now on Google Earth, they've recently blurred out all of the houses around where Renee was shot.
That's weird. Now they're blocking she might not even live there anymore, but they're blocking the actual house now.
I know it was recent because this is a screenshot that was taken just a few days ago. And notice how there's only 2 dates to choose from. But if you go right up the street, then there's multiple dates to choose from up to 2025. Anywhere else you go, there's multiple dates to choose from.
That's weird as shit.
So why are these houses now blurred out, and why is there only 2 dates? Now let's look at this picture real quick. Does this look normal to you? Where's this guy's head? This is a screenshot taken. Where is his head? And they said Alex had his phone in his hand. Does that look like a phone to you? What is that? What about this guy's weapon right here? Where's the rest of it? Does that look normal? Where's this guy's hands? Why can't we see any hands? And why?
Yeah. That's AI. That's Chat GBT for sure.
Why would your hand even be in there? And what's going on down here with where this guy's foot is supposed to be? Why does it look like a camera or something? What is that? There's supposed to be a foot right there. Nothing about this looks normal. Now, this is the guy that allegedly disarmed Alex Pretti. He doesn't say anything after he disarms him. The guy just runs off, silent. And does this look normal to you anyway?
That looks like a hat in between a mask on his face.
Explain to me what about this looks normal at all. Can he even see? And why is his, I guess, hood just like melted to his face? Like, what is that? This doesn't look normal in the slightest bit. Now let's look at this real quick. Watch this guy's hand, his left hand. Does that look
His fingers are twisting.
normal? Can your hand do that? When you're reaching down for something, does your hand ever just bend backwards like that? Look at his fingers.
Oh my god. What the fuck? It's twisting.
That type of stuff doesn't happen. And this is one of the clearest videos I could find. And then notice how when you zoom in, it gets all pixelated. This is so that they can blame stuff like this on compression or whatever the fuck. The videos that you take with your phone do not do this when you zoom into them. Look at his fingers. That looks normal? You're gonna tell me that looks entirely normal. And this is just one example that I'm showing. These glitches are everywhere in the videos. But because they've intentionally taken away your attention spans, you're no longer able to pay attention to details. You no longer have the patience to put pieces together and figure anything out. And does this even look normal? Why is the blue of his shirt on his neck right there? Why is the bottom?
Yo, he's catching some clues. He's catching some clues.
Bottom of his ear right here see-through? Why is there red on the other ear coming off the flag?
Look like they took, you know how you used to do on what that shit called? That one old school program we used to do on the old XP PC. I forgot what it's called. But you just swap out their face and took the outer outline and put on somebody else's body. That's what it looked like.
You know what? Sure, this was just for educational and entertainment purposes only.
And with that as well, guys, well, guess where the Quality Leering Center is? The Minnesota Department of Human Services confirmed that Quality Leering Center on Nicollet Avenue.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That's on the same street? And they closed?
Is officially closed.
What?
All of these happening on Nicollet. Like, nothing is a coincidence. You have to look beyond the news, the headlines, all of this. Guys, I believe we are being fed psyop slop. I don't know what the purpose is. I know it is a great distraction. I know it is creating a war. And I don't don't even know if these people are real or not. If they are, God bless. But to me, it just doesn't, it's just not making sense. None of it is making sense. And there's even a video, I was trying to find it. I think I played it before. You can see Renee Good's hand as she's like in the car. This is how you know about AI a lot too. Her fingers these two fingers just start merging together to like one finger. It does not look, and no, there's no pixelation or
you know what? Early in the video, I try to make it all clean and cut and try to follow the facts and stuff like that. But after seeing this, man, I have to go back and watching all the videos being recorded. If she's saying Renee Good video, her hand is like that. Oh yeah, we're gonna do some digging tonight. Holy fuck.
camera compressing it and doing all that. That would not make a hand do that. But you know what would? AI would. So guys, let me know what you think below. You guys know I come up with a lot of conspiracy theories, but at least I wanted to show you that footage. I let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think it's a psyop? Because if you do your research, you'd be shocked at how much we have been lied to. Our entire history is a lie. I've been telling you that. But anyway, make sure you subscribe.
Subscribe to Melody King. That was a shocking ass video. What the fuck? That's crazy, though. That's crazy. That is crazy. I can't believe it. I end up starting pretty good in the first half, and then the whole thing shifted on the end. I was not expecting to find none of that stuff. Anyhow, I hope you liked the video. It's your boy Kale Sounds. Peace.